said, I want to bling this entire ceramic bottle as a gift, but I'm worried about fitting stones and the tiny places. I think the places with the thin blue lines are too tight for SS3. Any suggestions would be greatly appreciated. And so that's true. Give or take how big the actual bottle is. That's true. Some of these is called a, I hope I'm correct, it's a Mayolica glaze, and it's feathered on, it's hand painted, so those little strokes can be quite tiny. And if you're going to place super tiny stones, I've got a nice mix here, even some threes. Let me grab that little 3 there. Even putting a 3 out here, as far as detail goes, it can be bumpy, lumpy looking. But if you let your design use its negative space, and let's see if I can I'll get closer. Just give me one moment. Just by using the negative space of the design, it will look a little nicer. Actually, let's go up in this section here because there's more going on. There's a lot more going on. And so when something's pre-painted like this, you know, you can't change how the artwork looks without painting over it, which you could totally still do. It adds a lot more work and effort to everything, but sometimes if you really want it to fit perfectly, then you can totally do that. But even adding the 3s down to that section, it can get a little kind of wonky looking, I guess. Can I zoom in from here? Oh, I can. Let's see. I don't know if that's going to be clear enough, but I think it's okay. And I've got this taped down because my fan is on full blast. And so in these little cracks, correct, SS3 is going to be pretty tiny. But if you want to choose one color of your detail, whether it be the main artwork or the background, then you can go that direction and place those super tiny stones to get that super detailed look, and then leave the negative space in the other color, in the navy blue or the blue that you choose, and that way the design will start making its way looking more detailed without having to just put every single little SS3 down into this little vein or the stroke of this blue mark. So it's really up to you on how detailed you want to be, and also up to the cost, because you're going to have some costs of having to get those little guys in here. And that's kind of how you can decide. It's really up to you guys, or up to your customer and the cost. If it doesn't quite fit, then yes, you can take your paint markers and kind of thicken that line and make it look nicer. But then if you remove the light wispiness of the Mayolica glazing, it can take away the style that the vase was meant to have in the first place. So what's up, Sanjanit? How's it going? I'm trying to answer with videos on these questions, so let me know if I'm answering anything. But I don't want to keep this video too long because it's pretty much just to answer the question. But there's all kinds of ways that you can get detailed without going too crazy, and just leave some spaces open for that negative space to do its thing. You don't have to put a stone in every single space, every single crevice, because in reality this is going to be, you know, on a bookshelf somewhere, a display somewhere. It's going to be across the room, and you won't even be able to see all the tiny SS3s that you worked so hard putting in this design. It's not even visible for the most part, for most people. But I've definitely spent many hours upon hours overdoing work and design just to put those 3s in there. I've even broken and filed down 3s to get design the way I wanted it, and sometimes it's just a little bit, it's overkill. It's not needed. So yes, exactly, embrace the gaps. That's right. So I hope this helps. I hope this helps Priscilla. That was her question, and I will, this will stay live, and then I'll also download it and put it in the actual post. So I wanted to go live with it, but then I think I need to actually paste it into the post. That way she can find it and doesn't get missed. So I hope this helps, and I might be live again later today with another question. So keep the questions coming, and I'm going to do my best to make video answers for you guys. Okay, have a great Tuesday. Bye.